bump it, or do you want to bump it?
It's across from the VA hospital. They're on the corner of Barton Road and Loma Linda Drive, right next to the Civic Center. And you can't miss it if you drive down Barton Road. You'll see us.
Yeah, because you'll see all the pretty stuff floating around in the sky, you know. And now, Phil, also, is there anything else that you would like to mention since this year is the 49th year for the parade? Is there any little something that I don't even know about that may be there?
Well, you know, we're just excited that Loma Linda is doing well. You know, there are other cities around that are having their challenges, and Loma Linda, fortunately, is seemingly not having quite those challenges. So we're proud of Loma Linda. We're proud of that we're just a nice bedroom community, but we are a blue zone. We're just happy to tickle to death that we're a blue zone, and that we're going to have these nice young 100-year-olds out there with us, and we're going to just really congratulate them for their milestone.
And I'm glad. I'm so glad. And Wednesday at the meeting, and you had photographs of some of these young people, and I'm going, I just pray to God I look like that in 2 years, not even thinking of being that age, you know. It's absolutely amazing when you're around people like that, the way they live and the things that they did and the stories they have to tell you. You could be memorized by them and spend the whole day, and you don't even know the whole day's gone. They're hearing all the stories.
Well, they're just so vibrant. There was one lady in town. You probably heard of her, Uda Crooks.
Yes.
She was called Miss or Mom Whitney or something like that. She trudged up Mount Whitney, probably a dozen times. The last time she went up, she was like 95, 96 years old, and made it to the summit. I mean, I just hope when I am that age, I could, do something the same thing.
You can. Hey, if she did it, you can do it. And talking about climbing up mountains, the last 2 times I was in Seattle, I and my son, we had fun. And the first time Richard was with us, and we went up Mount Rainier. Wow. Now, if I can climb that mountain, darling, you can climb the other mountain.
It sounds like this is like a celebration of life, this parade. It really is,
It is.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it sounds like there's something for all ages from 1 on up, and it's a family affair.
And what I'm pleased with, because I kind of came up with this idea, and in our board meeting when I brought it up, first people thought, they would kind of crinkle their nose and look like, really? Senior citizens, It's taken on a life of its own. I mean, it's just people have really gotten on the bandwagon with it. And we're going to have a fun day with this. This is going to be great.
We are. And so, folks, remember, put on some comfortable shoes, have a little something to eat, bring a jacket or a sweater. It's a little chilly out there, that type of morning. It's sometimes a little chillier than usual. So, bring something warm to wear, but dress in layers so you can, as the day warms up, you can move it. And we're going to be there with Phil and everybody from Loma Linda. We're going to have the lovely people to celebrate. I am so looking forward to it. Yes, our float will be out there. And if you need more information, would you like to bump out your phone number, Phil?
The phone number at our chamber is 909-799-2828. Or to get more information, you can go to www.lomalindachamber.org.
That's right. And the check-in time, if you're checking in on October 21, which is on a Sunday, check-in time is at 7 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. The parade kicks off.
Does that say p.m.?
a.m., sorry. That was my bleep and blunder for today. 7 a.m. to 8:30 a.m. There you go. And the parade kicks off at 10 a.m. And the miles this year, how many miles are we going?
Oh, it's maybe 1.25 miles.
Seemed longer last year.
Well,
I don't know. Maybe I was too tired.
You probably had a big night the night before, so it seemed like a long time.
Yeah, but we won't tell nobody, right? And so one more time with the phone number, please.
909-799-2828.
Very good. And I'll tell you one thing. I just got a grin from Christina, and she gave me that little grin, and Dad says, yeah, she is going to be with us.
Oh, yeah, I love parades, and I love the whole idea with the Centurions. I mean, I would love to meet each and every one of them and shake their hand. You know, what a great idea, great concept, great way to bring people together, and who doesn't love a parade?
There you go.
Thank you. And Eric, would you play his music for the exit, please? Thank you. No. 76 parade.
I'm going to be happy to see all the cars again, too. You know, we just had Route 66, and so you're going to have, you said some, and on the vintage fire trucks. Oh, man, kids are going to go crazy there.
Oh, and then there's, of course, a lot of other fire trucks in the parade, too. But we have a lot of vintage cars, Stingray Corvettes, a Shelby Cobra, an MGA Roadster, 1934 Ford, all kinds of them.
Wow. You know, I wouldn't mind going out there just checking them out, too, because, you know, in April, Assistance League is doing Route 66 for the Headdress Ball, and they're looking for vintage to put out into the National Orange Show around for their decor.
Now, these guys just live to just have
so
their cars.
I'm going to have to do that. Can you imagine getting a vintage fire truck?
That would be way cool.
Oh, my gosh.
Well, Phil, thank you so much
thank you
for your
having
time.
me.
You're more than welcome to stay for the rest of the program if you would like. Okay? And next up, we have Mia and the Queen. The Queen is in the building.
And she is beautiful. I love that crown. I don't think I've seen a crown quite that beautiful.
Oh, Miss Queen, we are waiting.
I love it.
Please come in. We will wait for the Queen. Come on, camera, Miss Queen.
Miss Apple Valley is in the room.
Yes. Thank you for joining us. You're welcome. All right, Eric, thank you. Now, you want to put on your heads here? And, you've got your little thingamajiggies, huh?
Yeah. Because her hair is in perfect every strand and that beautiful crown, so I don't blame her.
I know it.
And you get to wear it for a year, so you want to wear it every moment you can, right?
Oh, definitely. And why we are talking to the Queen, Eric is going to be on the phone, and he is going to contact Jesse from Jesse J Collections, and he's going to be talking to us here pretty soon.
That sounds good.
Okay?
Yes.
So, Miss Queen, would you please tell everybody what is new in the Queen's life?
Well, I have a passion for helping children. That's one of the things I like to do for charities and community service. So this Sunday, my mother and I will be attending the Chalk Walk at Disneyland. Chalk is for the Children's Hospital of Orange County, where they will be raising money to help children in need for medical reasons like cancer, things like that, regardless of the parents' ability to pay. So far, they have raised over $1.2 million to help the children, so that's really awesome. And it is estimated that 15,000 people will be at the Disneyland Park to help support this wonderful cause.
That is unbelievable. When you and your mama told me this last week, I said, you got to tell everybody about this one. Because a young person of your age and all of the accomplishments, hey, I said that word right, all the accomplishments that you have done, and then being crowned Miss Apple Valley, and then being there to help all the children for that walk is pretty amazing stuff.
Thank you. I'm really excited. It'll be my first time attending this event, so I'm excited to see everyone and just participate and bring awareness to this wonderful cause.
I am so happy to hear that. And also, would you please tell all of our listeners one more time, I get goosey bumpies when I hear this, what are you planning to do when you're going to college?
I plan to become an entertainment lawyer.
Yes!
Wow.
And did you choose your college yet?
I'm going to apply within the next 2 weeks, so USC, UCLA, Pepperdine, NYU, Harvard, yes, all those schools. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yes, you must pick Harvard. You know, that is very close to me. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so you have to keep us informed on
I will.
all of this. And while we are talking to you, also, what are your plans now for the Halloween, which is coming up in a couple of weeks? What does the Queen wear on Halloween, and where does the Queen shop?
That's a good question. Well, on Halloween, I pass out candy to all the neighborhood children. And for my costumes, I wear this Renaissance-type Queen gown. It's really pretty. My mom picked it out for me a while back, and it's in blue, and it's velvety. I love it a lot. And where I love to shop, well, H&M is one of my favorite stores. Coach, I go there all the time. It's really bad, but I just love it.
Uh-huh.
And I also love going to Forever 21 and Macy's and places of that nature.
Well, you have some good taste. I and Christina, we know that already. And your mama does. Your mama raised you right. Thank you, Mama. And now, when you are wearing this costume,
Yes.
right, I really don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Yes.
Do you have to keep on wearing the crown if you're in public at an event? Or can you take it off for that and wear something else?
Well, it depends. When I'm passing out candy at my house, I'm just myself. So I have Bianca, like the incognito, and then I have Bianca, who is Queen and attending all these events, meeting all these people. So I try to balance, like, my public life and my personal life. So if I'm going out to the grocery store or something like that, I'm just myself. I don't wear the crown or anything.
Okay.
Like that.
Dun, 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 dun. Remember that butter commercial? That's what I thought.
Yes, that's cute. That's cute.
I have to ask you, now, when is your reign up? Well, how long, when were you crowned?
Well, I was appointed this title in May, so I have it for 1 year, and the pageant is in January, so I will be, my reign will be over sometime in May, around that time, yes.
So do you have a lot of engagements between now and then? And
yes, my life is very busy, interviews and going to events. We have another event tomorrow and a chalk walk, of course, and various charity events and things like that. So it's been really hectic, but I've been having a lot of fun with it.
You know what I like? That it gave you an opportunity to have a voice on all the important causes like the one you just talked about, and that you might not have had before. So it gives you that opportunity to, like, spread the word about all the good things that are happening and good ways that people can become involved in different kinds of things coming up. So I'm sure that you've enjoyed that as well.
Oh, yes, for sure. Yes.
What would you recommend to, like, some young girls maybe that might be listening? Like, how do they get involved? How would they get in a position to that? Did you have to take, like, did you do a lot of modeling and dancing and things like that, or did you just go for it?
I just went for it. A part of it was the pageants. When I was with Empire Pageants, they had a lot of community service events for us to attend to. We did face painting for the children and the Easter egg hunts and parades and things like that. But you don't necessarily have to have a Queen's title to get involved. You can volunteer at your YMCA. You can help and tutor the children with their schoolwork. There's plenty of things that people can do to volunteer and help, like the Relay for Life. There's tons of things that people can do to get involved and make a difference.
Isn't it nice to hear a person this age getting so involved?
Yes, it is.
You know, it really is.
I wanted to ask her, too, because your title is Miss Apple Valley USA. Do you have any plans for any other pageants coming up? Do you want to run one time for Miss USA, or do you have any Miss California or any plans like that?
Yes. Well, in January, I will be competing for Miss California USA.
Cool.
So we'll see what happens with that. And if I win, then I will compete for Miss USA.
When you win.
I hope so, yes.
Positive thinking. Well, we'll certainly be rooting you on, because I've met you before, and you're just such a wonderful young person with so much of a great future ahead of you, and a great example to young women out there. And we need more examples, in the world today. So I'm going to be voting for you.
Thank you.
I'll keep you in my prayers that you achieve whatever you desire to achieve, that your hopes and dreams just keep growing bigger and better.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, and talking about that, too, while we're waiting for Mr. Jesse, right now he is down in L.A. He is